Hello, everybody. I hope everyone's doing well. Today's going to be a great day, okay? So, I'm going to do a quick reading today. It's going to be timeless, so it might make sense now. It might resonate later. You can always come back to the video if you feel like it. But I already have all the cards laid out because sometimes it just goes a lot quicker when I see the whole story and kind of clarify things. I'll keep clarifying things if need be as the reading goes on, but I just wanna dive into it. So what looks like what's going on here is there's a friendship circle or even a work situation where okay, where do I want to start? Hold up, just be patient with me for just a second. Okay, so there's a friend group or some kind of a work situation, some kind of group. Okay, a group setting here, where it's highlighting on one individual and their actions almost, and their inability to kind of open up and be vulnerable with you. And it's putting a damper on things almost a little bit. So what's going on, it's highlighting in your energy. You are feeling very open, very collaborative. You know, you're being a team player. Okay, so some of you guys might even be stepping into this energy of becoming more social. You know, that could be picking up or enhancing for you right now, leading into September or just whenever this is making sense to you. But your focus right now is working with other people, okay? Friendships, groups, what have you. So it's like everything's going well, but there's a highlight on some person who is just kind of like off in the distance almost a little bit, who's not really being a part of the group. Okay, this could be a friend or some kind of love interest or someone who is harboring feelings for you and they're not being super vocal about it. So if someone's being extremely cold and distant and a little like weird with you, they probably have some feelings for you. Okay, this can be like a past lover or a lifelong friend. You know, you could have easily had experience with this person, but like they have love for you or they have some kind of emotion for you and they're not expressing it, okay? So you might even be being called back to a certain situation, back to a certain group, okay? Like your soul's calling you there. You know, you might be missing some friends, missing some people. So you could be revisiting a place or a group that you once were involved with. But for whatever reason, it's like someone's being kind of weird. So someone's being weird, so it's like pissing you off in a certain sense. Where you feel the need to be a little bit more detached. I don't even want to say detached, but you're not so like involved emotionally with whoever these people are. Like you're more protective over your own space and your own energy when it comes to these people. So I don't know if this is like your first rodeo with these individuals. But because of this person being so flighty with you and not allowing themselves to be vulnerable, it's actually kind of a detriment and could be even sparking some drama, or there could be like some uncomfortability in this group for whatever reason. And because this person is being so flighty and resistant and not open with you and not honest, it's like you feel that. So you're going to take the action into maybe moving away from this person, from these people, due to your own protection. Now, something here could have popped up. Now, I'm not seeing like drama, but I'm almost feeling it where, and it could have been from the past, it could have been from currently, where it's like you're revisiting something. It's almost like you're revisiting home, you're revisiting friends, family, and everything's going good and everything's fine, but it's like there's an elephant in the room, okay? Someone's standing out in their energy and being very like sly with you, or very quiet, or like extremely nervous, and they have anxiety. They could be like dodging you, ignoring you, or saying these inappropriate, not so like these really off the wall comments, and you're like, I don't really like that, like that's not. But I keep hearing that they're harboring these deeper feelings for you. That's why they're being weird, okay? That's why they're being weird, but like the energy that they're giving you is actually making you want to like not become emotionally involved with whatever and whoever this is. Like it makes you want to step back a little bit. This person, because it's a good thing. It was supposed to be this good thing. Like a reunion, right? Like it was supposed to be this reunion, this fun party, this fun exciting time, reconnecting with people. And this person's energy is just making things weird, okay? They're really closed off, they don't know what to say, or they're saying really like weird things to you, which is going to cause other people to kind of give into that weird energy as well. Which is going to upset you. And it does show me that a lot of you guys are going to move away from this group or from this person. Like you guys are going to leave this group because of this person. Like, it's going to make you feel frustrated and uncomfortable and unwelcomed. So it's like, you're just like, I ain't doing that. But it's out of, like, self-respect. You're like, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to, put myself in a situation where there's drama or there's negativity or I don't feel like I'm welcomed. It's one of those. And you might just be like, okay, like enough is enough, like I'll leave. So some of you guys might even get invited to a party and there's a particular individual there that's making you uncomfortable, and you might leave this party. Okay, you might leave this party and like, like good riddance, yeah, so that's what's going on here. Like you're being invited to something, but it feels like it's supposed to be happy for you. Like there's people you haven't seen in a long time. It's the opportunity to reconnect, to come together. Like it was supposed to be a good thing, but like this person's energy is like so fucking weird with you and awkward, that it's making you want to pull away. Like it's making you uncomfortable and feel weird. And so some of you guys might start becoming like really like distant, or like want to leave the situation, or want to leave the party or the group, like it's like taking yourself out of the group chat, right? You're like, I ain't doing that with you right now. Like I ain't doing that right now. Like that's weird. Which is going to put this person in a state of panic, okay? It's going to give them anxiety because they know from either what they're saying or what they're doing, they're the ones making things uncomfortable, and I feel like secretly they don't want you to leave. They want you to stay. So we're going to pull a little bit on that person's energy, okay? We know that they're harboring some deeper emotions towards you, and that they want you to stay, but they're saying and doing weird things that show you otherwise, right? And I do feel like they hold a lot of passion for you as well. Like they like you. Like this person likes you, but something's weird. So I want to see why they're acting weird. Like, did something happen? Or do they just have anxiety? You're making them nervous. I don't know. But you're making a step away from this group or this person, like I was talking about. You might just pack your shit up and like leave the situation. Well, you're like, I ain't doing that today. But it's to protect yourself, like in your energy and your space and your time. Like you ain't gonna get put in a weird situation like that where you feel uncomfortable. Yeah, why they're doing this? The Knight of Cups. So it's almost like, but they're being flighty though around you. Like they're being really flighty around you, and they're not opening up. So maybe, I don't know, maybe it's gonna take this walking away, like leaving a situation, for them to be like, ooh, and like kind of realize what they were doing. But that would just mean they would have to like own up to that and be like, hey, listen, you know, I know I'm being weird, but I feel like this person will come around. So your advice here, it's like if you walk out that door, it might end things for good. It might end things for good. But if you take on that energy of the King of Swords and be honest and truthful with someone who's making you feel uncomfortable, like instead of just being like, you know what, enough is enough, like I'm feeling weird, I'm gonna leave, because that's what you're gonna want to do. And you're gonna want to kind of like storm out the door or leave the situation to protect yourself, which is fine. But the cards are asking you to stay. This person's asking you to stay. Because there's going to be a turnaround here. Like if you just hold on and you maybe even talk, because that's what the King of Swords does. It does not matter if you're male or female. But the King of Swords is very blunt. They're very blunt with people, okay? He speaks his truth, even if it makes people, like, uncomfortable, okay? But it's going to resolve issues. So sometimes it's the right thing to do. You're going to want to be cold and kind of run from the situation, you know, with that air energy. It is very, like, flighty kind of thing. But if you stay still and don't storm off, because I just feel like the minute you walk out that door, things could potentially be over for good. And there's so much positivity. We have the Sun. We have the Four of Wands. We have the Judgment. We got Six of Cups here. Like we got a lot of good shit going on. And it's like the cards are asking you to stay, because this person might change up their approach. Like especially if you're like, listen, I don't know why you're being so like uncomfortable with me. Like, do you want to talk about it, or you know what's going on with that weird energy? You know, do you want to have a conversation? Like, did I do something to you? Am I making you uncomfortable? Like, why am I making you uncomfortable? Not like in a like, you know, kind of like eat kind of way, but it might change something up. It might change the energy around to a more lighthearted, loving, open, you know, opening up that heart chakra. And it might make them go from a, you know, Knight of Swords who's all runny to a Knight of Cups who is like more open. Because we also do, we have the King of Cups on the table as well. They're extremely open and empathic and loving and intuitive. So look, like, and then there's that boat sailing away, and that could be you, and maybe that puts this person in their feels, right? Like that could put them in their feels, and they're like, ooh, and then they shut down, right? Because there's something about being vulnerable and working together, and we have the Death card at the bottom, change and transfer. Yeah, this situation has the ability to change and become harmonized, because it does look like there's other people here who your soul wants to connect with. The Hierophant, King of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. Creating harmony, stability, and equal give and take. This person's really charismatic, passionate, exciting, you know, they're a go-getter. We have the Hierophant here, that's that Taurus energy, but it's also like spiritually enlightened. This can be like a soul family or a soul tribe for you that wants to come in and reconnect with that, with the Sun and the Judgment here. So it looks really positive. It feels really positive. There just needs to be. It almost seems like it's coming up as like a warning here. Like, don't close down on people quite yet. Someone's just in their feels and they don't know how to respond and act around you. Okay. Yeah, so anything else that wants to come out with this reading, please? Thank you. Death and rebirth. It's an opportunity to change. So if you were wanting to change a situation or bring something back in, or You know, it has to go through a death and it has to go through a rebirth here. I just want to see what's going to manifest from this as well. What is going to manifest? An Ace of Pentacles, and then I moved it. It was an Emperor. Ace of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords, like, see what I'm saying? Like, someone could feel really freaking stupid for acting a certain way. But if you have healthy communication, everything will be all good. 1 second here.